Hey guys, good morning. This week I have the 2018 Lexus LS 500. This is the all-wheel drive version. I actually had a chance to test this car out in San Francisco at the launch a few months ago, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. It was fantastic. It was super luxurious. I drove the rear-wheel drive F Sport, the all-wheel drive, and the hybrid. And I was impressed with the powertrain. The overall quality of the car is just absolutely sublime. You feel really special driving this thing around. It has nice curb appeal, a really nice presence on the road, and it drives pretty well too. Let's show you around here, starting in the back seat, which is arguably the best place in this car. This door panel is almost a work of art, I would say. You've got this beautiful speaker trim and the leather and the Alcantara. Everything just feels super nice. Leather's very soft. Pretty good amount of room in the back. Headspace is a little bit tight at 5'10". I've got a couple inches above my head. Here you can control climate control and audio, and you have a bunch of different settings back here. This car has a Mark Levinson sound system too, so the audio quality is going to be amazing. A little bit of storage with some 2.1 amp USB ports, and of course this whole center area flips up for an additional seat. But why would you leave it? Why would you leave it up when it looks so good? In the front, you've got a similar design language. I absolutely love the look and feel of this interior. It is absolutely top of its class in my opinion. Love these DRLs, and I think they've really come into their own with this grille design. The new LS 500 has multiple grille designs between the different versions. The F Sport has a different grille. I love these wheels. And these taillights are pretty awesome too. Alright, so there you go. This is just kind of a quick tour around the car. Let's take it for a drive and see what it feels like behind the driver's seat. Again, absolutely love this interior. It is gorgeous. Neat little swooping graphic as you start up the car. If you have the heads-up display on, that also shows up in there. Twin turbo V6. We're going to start off in normal mode. You've got a bunch of different drive modes: Comfort, Eco, Normal, Custom, Sport, Sport Plus. At low speeds, the steering is super light, returns to center nicely. It's a very relaxing car to drive. You don't tend to want to have to hustle this around. My driving position is really nice. The steering wheel just comes right up to my chest. I can get the seat pretty low. It almost feels like I can get it a little bit lower than the passenger seat. I have maybe a couple inches of headroom above my head. Got a place to store sunglasses. Really nice trimming here with the cup holders and center area. This interior is put together so well, be bound to last and look good for years to come. Pretty nice throttle response. Plenty of power from that twin turbo V6. I believe it's 416 horsepower. once you're into it. This transmission shifts pretty quickly. 10 speed from ASIN. It seems to kick down and respond well when you need it to. And it's not downshifting too much. Let's put it into Sport Plus here. And take it around these curves. Pedal shifters seem pretty responsive. You can hear there we've got a little bit more induction noise piped through the cabin. Pretty high limits of grip around that entrance ramp. You can really hear a difference in engine tone once you throw it into Sport Plus. Sounds a little bit manufactured. It's really easy to judge your speeds, and steering feel is pretty decent. Love the brake pedal feel. This is very stiff, very firm. You get all your braking done at the top of the pedal. It's very confidence inspiring. Let's test out the cruise control here. We don't really have a lot of highway to do that, but get it done for a little bit here. I haven't really put many miles on this car yet, but from what I can tell, the radar guided cruise control works super well. So does the lane keep assist. Let's maybe get back on the highway and try that a little bit longer of a stretch. It's really quiet in here, not a lot of wind noise, as you'd expect from an LS. Seats seem to keep me in well. One thing I did notice at the launch on this vehicle when just driving the back-to-back, comparing between all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive variants, the all-wheel drive cars tend to ride a little bit stiffer, a little bit busier on the road. They're by no means punishing and still ride very well and feel very, very luxurious. But there's just a little bit more going on with the suspension, and I think it's stiffened up just a little bit to accommodate the higher weight of the all-wheel drive system. As a benefit, though, you get that added traction in winter driving and just a little bit more confidence under acceleration. Boy, roads are completely empty today. This is awesome. This car just wafts. It surges forward. The twin-turbo V6 is very smooth. Everything in here, the touch points feel fantastic. You have really nice headlights. All of your controls and just everything is just really nice. I even think Lexus has done a good job dialing in this touch pad here. I can pretty accurately select what I want. Before, it used to be a little bit funky and a little bit too sensitive. They seem to have made it a little bit more usable, and there's a lot of redundancy here throughout the dash with buttons as well. Alright, let's throw on some cruise control here. So you can select your following distance, lane keeping assist here. Yeah, it looks like it's keeping us pretty well centered. Let's see how long it gives us before it wants us to take over. A few seconds. Yeah, really nice. Sitting at 1500 RPM at 70 miles an hour. Let's turn everything off. And take this entrance ramp again. even in normal mode. Plenty of grip. Really easy to go fast in this car. Not really noticing much of a difference in comfort eco. I assume eco is just going to keep your shift points super low and reduce just throttle input slightly. So let's see, just taking a look around here. You have a lot of really nice reverse camera angles. The angle's a little bit funky, and you do get that beeping all the time to tell you you're in reverse. But you have a 360 view from above, and you can select different views from the rear as well. This is the super wide angle, which looks like 180 degrees. Putting us back into park, you've got a rear window shade, and then of course rear window shades as well for that extra luxurious experience. Air suspension that raises. This is high mode. A little extra ground clearance, and it brings it down. You can open the center console from both sides. You've got a button on each side so the driver and passenger can use that. Let's show you in the engine bay too, just for fun. Take a look under there. I imagine it'll be a bunch of plastic, but that's alright. Yep. 0W20 oil, and nothing to work on in sight. Super smooth, super quiet. Alright guys, well those are my new thoughts on the LS500 after taking a little break from driving these. Still a really, really nice car. I would say, you know, this isn't as quick or maybe as fast or as roomy as the competition, but it offers incredible value. These start at about $75,000. As spec, this is just a little bit over 100 grand. The feel, the quality, the premium nature though, I think is up there with the Germans, and not even a little bit class leading. Interior's a little bit tighter, but if it fits you and for your size, you really can't go wrong with these cars. They're bound to be reliable and serve you for years to come. A lot of nice tech. The autonomous and driver assist features seem to work really well, and I think it personally looks awesome. So anyway guys, this is my first day in this car. Let's check back in a few days. I'll wrap up with my thoughts at the end of the week, and we'll take it from there. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys in another video.